Yo, mi gente, what it do is your boy to the T. I'm gonna cook something now, so the video might be a little longer because it's how long it takes me to do. But I'm gonna show y'all that everything is possible. Nothing is impossible. So I'm gonna start out like this. I already got my pan. I'm gonna do me some tuna. This is the way I do my tuna. Got a frying pan. Got my can of tuna. Make sure you have all your ingredients and stuff to use on the board. I go down. I use the avocado oil. So since I'm sitting down, I get the closest that I can, obviously. A little oil. That's right off. With the oil bag. Throw the oil around the pan so you get the bottom of it. All of this, nothing is on yet. Then when I turn this on, I got a bag full of onions. Well, this one usually when you break them up, and I like to cut them up so I have them nice and chopped. It's easier for me to put. So once we have that, I grab my tuna before I put that. Make sure I rinse the top off the tuna. It's something that we always did. Excuse my dog for barking. And then now, I turn on the stove, put on the lowest temperature. Bruno! Sorry once again, guys. Open up the bag. Whichever wants, because I love onions. They won't fall. Just grab them by the hand. Screw them all the way around. You put as much as you want, obviously, it's your choice. For me, I like a lot of onions. And this is me just being a little picky. You gotta rinse your hands off, because that's me. I'll put on my can of tuna. Since it's got that easy tag, you just gotta pull back because it makes it. I could use the can opener too if I have to, but I usually only do that when I use my pink salmon can. Started cooking, and then I got to put the tuna in. I don't want to get burned. I lower this back down a little bit. I pour my tuna in. Try to get the close as I can. Obviously, mi gente, we got to be very precautious because we don't want to burn ourselves. Put the tuna over. Sometimes I do it better with the other hand. I got better foods. I'm stronger in my right hand. That's something I learned that you gotta do. When it don't work one way, it works the other. See? And put tuna in here. Making sure I keep myself elevated, your arms. You don't wanna touch the frying pan. That's how my nutritionists tell me I can do tuna, because it's using avocado oil and all this stuff is key fat that we need. With the oil. That's done. I use the same spoon to break up the chunks that's in there that wasn't breaking up. See, so now it sort of looks like something like this with the tuna and everything in there. This is the seasoning that I use. Onion powder. You raise it back up a little bit. The nutritionist always said a lot of onion powder. You don't worry about how much you put in there, because this is flavor. This is good. Onion powder. I put garlic powder. See, and I'm sitting down, mi gente. Everything I'm doing is sitting down from my scooter. You just gotta be patient. You gotta know how to do it and know where's the temperature at. Like that. Black pepper. So these are three main ingredients I use: onion powder, garlic powder, and black pepper. And then obviously you have your salt. I'm sorry. It's in there. Mixing it all up so you can start grabbing the flavor. One side of the tuna they got the ingredients in, so I make sure that I get both sides. Flip it around. Put some more onion powder. I love onions, so it works great for me. A little bit of more garlic. More of this. Black pepper. Then while all this sauteing the tuna cooking, right? And this is trying to be the most healthy as you can, you know, because you want to eat healthy. So you use healthy ingredients, only pure ingredients, pure onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, sea salt. The Mediterranean sea salt is what I use as my salt. Everything there. Then to top it off, once again, when we do our shakes, our green juices, whatever, this is what's left over from the green, which is spinach, kale, and celery. Okay, you grab however much as you want, but me, I like this, so I grab it by the handful. Put it all in there. Put the most greens you can. I mean, this is all nutrition for you. Put them all in there. Nice and green. That. I like to rinse my hands off, guys. I'm telling you, I'm super clean freak. that. This. Some more salt now that I got the kale in there. Doesn't really come out much because they get stuck. Once that's done, it's all around. You can smell that, baby. Doing everything like a temperature on the stove is at 2. Keep it nice and low and steady so it's cooking thoroughly fluid. I mean, it's pre-cooked tuna already, or tuna in the can. It doesn't have to cook. But you can eat it rather hot or just off the can. But me, I like it like this. Then so I can make sure that the greens get cooked well. Then I go ahead, top it off a little bit. And there, if I do that, make sure I pick up, everything's back the way it is. Put this up where it should go. Close everything back up while it's still cooking. Look at that, mi gente. Nice green tuna. Stay stirring around. Let's say you keep far. Let it cook, then you serve me some, mi gente. Look, it took about a good 12 minutes, but guess what? Your boy just made something to eat. Hot, freshly made, purely made, natural, organically made. It's your boy into the T, man. If I can do it, y'all can do it, man. Then once it's done, before I forget, reach over. Grab my bowl. Turn off the stove. At this point, you gotta just grab it. If it's easier for you, or serve yourself from here. But for me, it's a little bit easier like this, and and I'm strong enough to hold it. For those that can't, don't do it. Please serve yourself from there. For me that I can, I take advantage of it. Do it. Get it all in there. There you go. Nicely fresh tuna with greens and onions. Coming out the stove. And just right there, your boy sitting down on a scooter or on a wheelchair. I can do it. So mi gente, let's get up and go independently. Let's do what we gotta do.